Hi, this is Dr. Melissa Gratias with MBG Organizing Solutions, and today I'm talking about reading, business reading materials, and how to make the most of your business reading time. Well, first of all, let's acknowledge the reality here. There is more reading that you could do than you will ever have time to do it in. So the first thing to recognize and give yourself permission to do is to be extremely choosy about what you include in your reading stack or your reading folder, whether that's electronic or paper. First of all, you've got to be incredibly discerning about what goes in there. Don't waste your time on things that are only cursorily related to what you do. So make sure your reading is very, very relevant to you and will be value added, because you're investing time in doing this and you don't want to invest that without some thought. So first of all, be choosy. Second of all, make sure that you stick to the most current reading. A lot of times we will get new editions of journals, new editions of e-newsletters, and we may or may not have read the past one. I would also encourage you to give yourself permission to follow what I call a one in, one out rule. That if you get the next edition of a piece of reading and you haven't read the last one, when you get one in, one goes out. One in, one out. One in, one out. And forgive yourself for those one outs. But also remember that most likely that information is not gone from you forever. And should you need to procure it at some future point, you can always just Google it and get even more current information. So first of all, be choosy. Second of all, stay current and use a one in, one out rule. Then, after you've done those things and you're very discerning about your reading, have a good portable system where you can take your reading with you when you find a 10-minute gift of time and you would like to do some reading. So your reading needs to be portable. So first of all, in order for it to be portable, it needs to be all in one place. If most of your reading happens electronically, you might decide to save these things into a folder on Dropbox. If your email folders are portable, you might have a reading folder in your email where you can go there very quickly and see all the current reading that you have to do. You might use Evernote or any cloud-based system where you can store information. So make sure your reading is portable if it's electronic. If it's paper, then what you'll probably, if you get magazines and you tend to print things out because you read them better in hard copy format, then again, you'll need to keep them together, but they'll most likely need to be in a very, very portable, like one of those plastic 8.5 by 11 wallets. So they're plastic and you can put the paper in them, and then you fold over the top and you kind of wind the strings around the little buttons. So find one of those, because you don't want to take just a regular manila folder that things can shift and fall out of. You want something that's very, very portable and that you only use for your reading. So make sure your reading's portable. Fourth, if reading is really important to your job, if it's central to your performance for you to keep up with current news or current financial trends, then it should be on your to-do list and even on your calendar. If it is something that is critical for you to do to be a good performer in your job, then it should be prioritized just like any other task that you would have to do. So don't be afraid to give yourself time on your calendar once a week, maybe Friday from 3 to 4 to catch up on your reading, especially if it's critical to you being a good performer. So that's the deal with reading, folks. Make sure that you're being discerning, make sure that you're keeping everything consolidated, make sure you keep it current, and make sure that you allow time to do it. This is Dr. Melissa Gratias with MBG Organizing Solutions. You can reach me online at www.mbgorganizing.com. Have a great day.